welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would bring you a how to entertain my toddler in the car for a long journey type video. That might not be what it's called but I've had a lot of comments recently telling me how helpful my tip videos are, so like the Butlins top tips and my pack with me. So I thought I would kind of carry on and try and maybe give you some ideas in how to entertain a child in the car. Now Oliver's 2.5, so this video is going to be based around that age range, but I thought after I finish showing you how I entertain Oliver, I will give you some tips on what I think might entertain older kids. So stay tuned for that if your kids are a bit older. Again, every child's different and every child is entertained differently. So hopefully, if you can't relate to these, they'll give you some ideas on what to do with your child. So I'm going to go to my car now and start there and show you what's actually in my car and how I keep him entertained on a long journey. So, welcome to the back seat of my car. Now, this is Oliver's kind of setup. So the first thing I do before we go on a long journey is I make sure he's got a drink and I make sure he's got some snacks. So something that's going to occupy him. I mean, like I said, he is 2.5 still, so he will sleep some of the way. But yes, I make sure he's got a drink, some snacks, and I've got a blanket here that I wrap around him, and that way he kind of knows now that he's going on a long journey. So we'll keep this on him and he'll snuggle down and get cosy. And I've also got a couple of pillows. So I've got this pillow pet and a Paw Patrol pillow, which he doesn't really use yet, but I do keep them next to him just in case he wants to rest his head. My sister actually has a pillow blanket, so a pillow that turns into a blanket. Her little girl's 6. So again, that could be handy if you've got older kids because they've got a pillow and a blanket. He has this, which he plays with a lot. It's just a car thing. It's switched off. He knows how to turn it on. And he will play with this more or less on every journey, no matter where we're going. So he likes kind of, because obviously he sits there and I sit there, he can kind of see me. So he likes copying what I'm doing. And I think this is his favourite car toy. So he's always got that with him. Oh dear. There we go. Also, he can reach the back of this now, which he couldn't do before. So I filled it with some toys. So it's got this, well, my cousin gave this to him. He kept playing with it in the back of their car. So yeah, it's just something for him to kind of play with. He's got some fidget toys in here. So he's got this thing, this, and a poppet, because this will keep kids occupied for hours. He's got a little robot in there, and he's got an, what are these things called? A Etch a Sketch or something, the ones that you just, you know, draw with and then erase. So he loves to play with these, and again, these can keep him occupied for ages. He also, if we're going somewhere like Butlins, when we went, he screamed because I put his Bud and Misty doll in the boot. Like, he actually screamed. So he liked having them in the front as well and playing with them and getting excited, like, yeah, I'm going to see them. So again, he also had his comfort toy. His is a little Dumbo blanket thing with a Dumbo head, but he's got his comfort toy as well, because that will always keep him quiet and amused and just keep him comfy so he can sleep. But that's kind of what I do with Oliver. And for me, as you can see, there's sweets down there, so I'm quite an anxious person. So when I'm driving sometimes, especially if there's a lot of traffic or something, having a sweet, like so something in my mouth just to occupy my brain, helps me relax a bit as well. So if you're a bit of a nervous driver, not nervous driver, but you just have anxiety, just having something like that, just I don't know if you like chewing gum or just something to kind of occupy your brain, something else to focus on. I find that really helps. I mean, I know you're not supposed to eat and drive, but just eating a sweet, I don't think there's any harm in that. Or if it's a hard-boiled sweet to suck on, again, I don't know if that will help you, but I know that really helps me, especially when there's a lot of traffic, a lot of lorries around, because lorries do make me quite nervous. So yeah, that's just a little tip that I know helps me. Just actually remembered, he has this, obviously we've got from Butlins, it's Billy Bear, that again he can put around his neck and keep him comfy, because his head in this sometimes does flop forward a bit, just where he's asleep, if he falls asleep in a funny position. So again, this can sort of keep their neck in the right place. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that quickly. I really hope that was helpful. I really just want to show you quickly a couple of things that I think might keep older kids quiet, or just kids that can be trusted with things like stickers and felt pens and things in the back seat. So Oliver got this for Christmas, and this was actually intended for the car, but I haven't put batteries in it yet. But it glows, so you write on with these pens and it kind of lights up or something. Like I said, I haven't put batteries in it yet, but this is meant to light up and everything. So again, things like this I think would keep a kid entertained and help their creativity and things like that. He also got this washable sky, and again it came with the felt pens, so it's just one of the ones you can draw all over, put it in the wash and then start again. So this may only, unless you're doing washing whilst you're away somewhere, this could only probably just do one journey. But again, it's just something that, you know, they can draw all over, get their creativity out and just let their little imaginations work. And also magazines. So this, Oliver loves Andy. This comes with stickers. He hasn't actually opened it yet. But again, if you've got pencils and things and they're that bit older that they can use the stickers properly and put them in the magazines and things, or even if they just, you know, just don't stick them all over your car. But again, if they've got pencils and things, they can colour in the pages. Like I said, they do the stickers, do the activities. So yeah, I think that a magazine would be another good idea if your kids that's a bit slightly older that can do them by themselves. And also there's obvious things like, you know, their favourite car, Barbies, dolls if they've got a doll. I'm trying to think of boys and girls. But, you know, their favourite like little toys. So if Oliver had a car in the back, he would be for ages just going vroom, up and down with it, probably copying the cars outside. He's at that stage now where he copies everything. He had his Misty doll at the Skyline Gang show, and he was dancing her and like copying her what Misty was doing, which was just so cute. So, like I said, he likes to copy me with the driving toy, and I can see him with the car copying the cars outside. And again, there's always the games you can play, like Oliver likes to tell me what colour cars he can see, and he likes to tell me when he can see a lorry or a van, or when they're a bit older you can play the number plate game, or there's so many car games that you can play and sing along. So we put his playlist on, which has got like Justin songs on it, Coco Melon, Wiggles, all of his favourite songs, and we sing along. And obviously you can't really do the dance moves when you're driving, but if my mum's in the car or something, again we can do like a little dance party with him. And you know, sometimes when I just look just to check on him, he's there just dancing on his own anyway. So they're just a few things that I can think of. If you've got any other ideas, leave them down in the comments below, because not only will they help me for future journeys, but they might help other viewers as well get other ideas. So definitely leave comments down below of how you like to entertain your kids in the car. And I really hope this helped. If there's any other tip videos you want me to film, let me know. And if I don't know the tips myself, I'll ask over on Instagram and I will get a lot of information about it and happily film that video for you. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you in the next video. Bye!